businesses, your children, your very lives.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
By the gods! What do you want? I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday. You handle yourself well. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. We both know how to keep our heads, while some folk here let their hearts rule. Come to me with any troubles. I'll show you what I know. The Jarl of Whiterun has asked for our help. It seems that predators have taken up residence and have been attacking farmers and travelers. Someone's got to head out there and take care of the beasts. Good. I knew that we could count on you. It's simply a beast, but be cautious. The beasts of Skyrim are made of sterner stuff than most.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can. Remember.
I never thought they would actually let me... I can teach you a few things. I avoid going to Eastmarch if I can. Something in the air. I think it's just too close to the border.
The latest recruit, right?
Wait, is that right?
tomorrow. What then? Do the elves take them home?
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday. Need something? Good to hear. Have your share of the pay. All right, then. Ah! I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday. Still eager to please. This is good. He has something special planned for you. Better talk to him.
What kind of weapon do you... I like the smaller, quicker blades.
Yes, you're very fond of saying that. You know I like hammers and axes.
Aren't they slow? I can get in and out before you have one swing.
Let's test that out sometime.
The latest recruit, right?
You might
Wait,
do well
is that
with
right?
a smaller weapon.
Yeah.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor. Skjor was looking for you before. Talk to him before doing anything else.
Ah, there you are. I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
Against its own people! So rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks. Embrace the word of mighty Talos. He who is both man and... What would you have me do then? Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving
I
visitors.
just think we need more information before we act. I just...
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his... You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my... There is another thing you could do for me. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter
All this
related to
standing
these
around is
dragons
rubbish.
and
We should be taking the fight to the
rumors of
Stormcloaks.
dragons.
I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
May the gods watch over your battle. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, if it's the warrior, no doubt General Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my... The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for what... But that day has not. With good... Even now, my court wizard, Farengar. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. The Battleborns have been here since the beginning, along the feud between the Greymanes and... I've spent many hours in council. Vignar Greymane. Nords can be as stubborn as stone. Vignar is set in his ways. He wants to see Talos worshipped openly again. But Talos worship is forbidden. It's the Empire's law, and we're still a part of the Empire. I don't know what to do with him, but he's no traitor. I've no doubt he'll prove loyal and end. Keep safe.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Project.
You know, if you've got...
Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
College in Winterhold. So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he might... Yes, I could use someone to fetch some... Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to betters, am I right? Remember, you're my... It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me? I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Yes. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a Straight to the point, eh? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in... Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth, but not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. It is simply energy to be harnessed by those with the will and knowledge to do so. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. That reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for... Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Well, let's see. Travel-stained clothes, worn souls, blank and unintelligent expression. Yes, in fact you do. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Have you reconsidered my idea?
I haven't changed my mind if that's what you're asking. I won't leave Whiterun defenseless, even for a day.
If we sent half our guards to aid the legions, just for a few days, it could tip the scales in the Empire's favor. The companions can help protect the city, and the Emperor will be in our debt.
Have you lost all sense? We are short on guards as it is. If we lose half our men, the Dark Brotherhood and Thieves Guild will have the run of the city. Stormcloaks will be the least of our worries. The answer is no, I tell you. Now stop pestering me with your warmongering.
Oh, I thought you... What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet is a priority. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it. Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Hey there! Farewell, kinsman.
And there it is, friend. Sent by to rule the realm.
feel better already.
And where it is strength, without me. We are the children of man. Talos is the true.
What are you doing that for?
Fresh baked loaves. Still
Let me know if you see anything you
steaks
like.
fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Take a look. You take care of yourself now. Bits and bobs.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong... Think you can go blade to blade? And why not? I could beat anyone in this city. 100 gold says I knock your hide. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. What was that? Enough of this! This what you want?
And the brass did swagger and polish his blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he got quiet back now the red when he met the shield.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed. And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are.
Ragnar was boastful no more.
You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. It's always good to see someone I can count on. Really? I don't even know what to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in your Vaskar. But you should know the old man doesn't like me. If you go to him, good luck. Let's not waste any time. Do you need something? I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. Let's go.
If it's work you need, let's sate that appetite, hmm? Need any... Anything else? Just let me know.
The security in White... Staying out of trouble, kinsman? Stay out of trouble.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son, hmm? What of
Why
Thor?
are you
Is
speaking
he
to
nothing?
me?
So don't talk to me about suffering.
No. No, I can't. The war has changed the people of Skyrim. Even our neighbors can be our enemy. We used to be fast friends, but they cast their lot with Ulfric's Stormcloak with the uprising. It's kind of sad, really.
What
The Orland Greymane's a stubborn fool. Our friendship ended when he turned his back on the Emperor. My bloodin' days might be over, but my son Idolif is out there fighting for Skyrim, fighting for the Empire. Ha!
Our son chose his side, and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
You should talk to Adrian at the forge. Aye, now that's some fine armor. Good old-fashioned steel.
So tell me, Battleforms, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorald?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
He's my prisoner. Face it, coward. Your stupid son is dead. He's
Smart man. Now come along with...
I don't think that's how the serpent works.
Lording it over us all the time.
Young war with the smart.
Forget Solitude or Windhelm. Whiterun was the crown jewel of Skyrim before... well, before... never mind. One day the war will end. Until then, war's only gonna get worse. Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now before I put you in the ground. No? So you don't know anything about my brother? Then what are you doing here? Thorald Greymane, fighting for the Stormcloaks, disappeared and believed dead? You really don't know anything about this, do you? I can't do this all on my own. Are you offering to help me?
All I can think about is my son.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now. A likely story. They won't... Now tell me where my brother is. You really don't know anything I can't do this all on my own. Are you... I know that Thorald's not dead. I just know it. The Imperials have him and are keeping him somewhere, but I don't know where. Those damned Battleborns. They know something. They're hiding it. They practically taunt us with it. They must have some sort of proof. There's gotta be something in that house of theirs. I just know it. I don't dare leave the house myself, so I need your help. Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. I've said too much already.
Careful if you cross the river to the east. Old Hajvar Ironhand and his brigands are holed up in that cave. White River Watch.
Man's steel is legendary.
Ah, good to see you again. He fought on the wrong side, and he paid for it. That's all I have to say. Haven't you heard it by now? He made the mistake of supporting the Stormcloaks, and it cost him. Bitter news for his family, but a fate they should have expected. Right then.
I mostly deal with petty people and rotten doors. Been too long since we've had a good band.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat
There
and get
once
the
was
cold
a
out.
hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. Can I help you? I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. Oh, got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Stay sharp.
Hey, watch it!
Hello,
Feindorf
friend.
thinks he can woo Camilla
May the
Valerius
gods
away
watch
from
over
me.
your battles,
She's
friend.
already mine, I keep telling him.
Iron or steel is what you need. Leave that fancy elven stuff to the elves.
You look like a traveler. Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around.
He's wasting his time.
You may be right. Camilla may see Faendal as little more than a friend, but why take chances? Here, give Camilla this letter. It's full of venomous nonsense. Tell her it's from Faendal. Lucan's got a little bit of everything. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Mm-hmm.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. I better get back to... The Riverwood trader is ever... Camilla, really? You don't have better things to do? Because I could certainly find quite a few tasks. Damn thieves! As if things weren't bad enough.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother. It's bad enough my brother is harping on me to pick one. Don't you start too. I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing. What are you talking about? What's in the letter? Oh my. He wanted me to think Faendal wrote this? Thank you for telling me the truth. Could you talk to Faendal as well? I'm sure he'll want to thank you for standing up for him. Until next time.
Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going. Can I get you something? There have been whispers. A boy up in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino, been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon. You're that visitor, Ben Pope. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. I think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Huh?
Out of my way, stranger. Got any ale or mead? Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Corn stores are getting low again, Orgnar.
Yep.
Wait, let me guess. You'll get to it later.
Don't I always?
Here for work? Get an axe, and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Is someone there?
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me. Well, hello. It's so nice to have a visitor. Oh, I get so lonely out here. Do stay for a while, dear. It's tough just scraping by out here, but I make do.
Thought I heard something.
That's taken care of.
Help me! Help! You! Over here! You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. Help me out of here! It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Do you need something? Fine. What? What? Still have something you need? What can I do for you? Fine. What? What? Get ready. Trouble ahead. What was that? Ah, found you! Is someone there? Victory! For now. Mind yourself. Someone there? Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. Well, that's taken care of. see that every day.
Stormcloaks, Imperials, Dragons. Ain't no matter to me what I kill. Let them come.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now,
you have a visitor.
Let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Since you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
Leave me alone. Mind your own business. We've got nothing to talk about.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory. Help Irileth kill this dragon before it can attack Whiterun. No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
The gods in Dragon's Reach say you've aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, thank you.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn
yeah.
right!
Let's move out.
Trouble?
We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin to fight at your side. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it? Looks like you've got some help already. I'll join you, but you'll have to let your comrade go. What do you say? If you change your mind, seek me out here.
What can I do for you, friend?
And what might you be looking at? Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind. Take care of yourself.
Yes? What is it that you want? Teach you to mess with me? Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Get him!
At your best, huh? 12 seconds on the big one. You're just going to stand there and take it? Fight back!
Get him!
You're tougher than you look. You got me, fair and square. You to fight. Keep those hands up!
Get away with this!
Fine, I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves. Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind. All right then.
It pleases me to see you again.